Trump being a different president this time, and I agree with you on that too. Do you think Javier Milei, he has had an influence on the way conservative, fiscally conservative parties, whatever, look at things? Like maybe you can get people to accept some pain if you promise blue skies on the other side and then achieve those promises. Do you think he matters to this world?
I think he does, because I think people that are inclined to be in favor of Trump's principles, which is to say anybody who has an even rudimentary understanding of economics and finance, see what he's done. And that's not so dissimilar to what Reagan did. I remember it pretty well. I was in the investment business then. It was different. I mean, the budget deficit was a much smaller, it's like 1/3 of GDP. Now it's maybe 4 times bigger as a percentage of GDP. But that was their strategy. And so I would think they would go to school on that a little bit. And that's kind of what I said, where, we get some bad news, and instead of trying to rail against it, like it's not my fault, just say, look, these guys created a problem. We're trying to fix it. In the short run, there's going to be a little pain. It's like if you're trying to get off, if you're an alcoholic, when you dry out, you're going to go through some pain, but then you go to rehab and then you have your life's better and everything works out in the end. Some variation of that. I don't know, but
And that's the message.
Given the people he surrounded himself, I could see him spin it differently.